Hey guys, Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and today we are looking at a very special collaboration beer between Carhartt Apparel and New Holland Brewing. This is the Carhartt Woodsman, coming in at 4.5% alcohol by volume. It's a session pale ale that's aged in oak barrels, and they use locally grown Michigan Cascade hops to hop it with. So, how did Carhartt get involved with New Holland? Well, Carhartt is celebrating its 125th anniversary this year, and they wanted to brew a beer that really celebrated the craftsmen that wear their clothing, that enjoy their clothing. They wanted to brew a beer with somebody that, somebody could come home from a long day at work and just really have a couple and just sit back and enjoy the complexity and the craftsmanship of the beer as well as what they've done all day at work. So it's really kind of a match made in heaven. Both of Carhartt's and New Holland are Michigan-based companies. So again, more celebrating craftsmanship, celebrating local kind of craftsmanship. The other thing really cool that Carhartt did is they made a short film called The Road Home. What they did is they took this beer on a 12-day road trip, started in Detroit, ended at the Great American Beer Fest where they tapped this beer, I believe, for the first time. It's a real short film. They visited different craftsmen throughout the country, 20 different, I believe. They brought the beer to them. They talked with them about what they do, what they thought about the beer, what they thought about what they did as their craft kind of evolved in this ever-changing world, not to get metaphysical, but it's a very beautifully shot short movie. Check it out right here in the link below, and I'll show you guys a little clip right now.
It's just been a throwaway world for so many years. You buy a pair of shoes and you can't fix them suckers.
So there it is. Please go check it out. It was very, very cool stuff. Kind of really shows you where this beer came from, where, what kind of inspired Carhartt and New Holland to kind of develop this beer. It's called The Road Home. Definitely check it out. So with all of that said, let me get into a glass so that you guys know what it smells, tastes, and give the final verdict on the Carhartt Woodsman. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Carhartt Woodsman. Wow, it's definitely a lot hop forward than I thought it was going to be. You get some of that citrus, a little bit of a lemony characteristic, definitely getting a toasted malt, a little bit of an oakiness in there. It's a really kind of refreshing, clean smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the Carhartt Woodsman. Cheers. Oh yeah, it follows the aroma perfectly. Slight bitterness right at the front of the tongue. Those Cascade hops definitely coming through. Middle of the mouth, a toasted, grainy, kind of biscuity flavor in there. A maltiness kind of playing off a little bit of oakiness. I get a slight kind of touch of vanilla in there as well. I'm assuming that's from the oak barrel. Fairly dry finish in the finish. Again, a subtle kind of lemony, citrusy hoppiness in there as well. A little bit more of that oakiness coming through. Again, a toasted, almost like a toasted coconut maltiness in there as well. A little bit of a sweetness. Really, really clean at 4.5%. Easy to drink, goes right down. It's a really, really nice drinking beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Carhartt Woodsman, coming in at 4.5% alcohol by volume, available now. Guys, got to give this one an A. I love a good session ale. The thing is, they're all pretty similar. They're all, light-bodied, slightly hoppy. I think what Carhartt and New Holland did with this one by throwing it into an oak barrel really just takes it to that next level. It'd be a great pale ale on its own, slightly hoppy, slightly malty, but adding in that oak complexity from the barrel, slight vanilla, kind of a toasted coconut flavor in there. It just brings the whole beer kind of up. There's more going on than you think there ever could be in a 4.5% alcohol by volume. And I think, it's a great way for Carhartt to celebrate 125 years and kind of celebrate the craftsmanship. People who, work with their hands as well as brew craft beer. And I think it's just a really cool collaboration that you just don't see, and it'd be cool to see more stuff like that. So definitely, again, check out The Road Home. Very, very cool short movie. And with that said, folks, remember, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.
We're transforming the city. They're knocking down things, and we're here